Baby's on the way. Wait, no, baby on the way, sorry. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you guys are new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, that little bell so you're notified when we post and make new videos, because we got a lot of videos that are about to be dropping. We don't want you guys to miss them, so make sure you press that bell. I know you see from the title and what we just said, we're pregnant. I'm just so glad that we can finally say it. Like, we can finally like be free of the shackles of trying to hide the fact that Karla is pregnant. But it's weird, but you know, Karla's pregnant.
Yes.
But we are pregnant together. I know since people don't really know, they're finally finding out. First of all, how do you feel being pregnant?
I feel great. I've been so happy and so grateful because I've had, honestly, so far, a very, very good pregnancy. Like, I've had no nauseous, no sickness, like no morning sickness. I know that they call it a morning sickness and it's all day, but I don't have that. All the symptoms that honestly I would hear a lot, I did not experience. For me, I was like, where are they? What's going on? Like, is something wrong with me? Every woman is obviously different. Every pregnancy is different. So I'm just grateful because I feel like I'm just having such a happy pregnancy. I'm just like enjoying the ride, going to the doctor's appointments. I feel good.
We've been filming for the past about 2 or 3 months now, and you guys will see like all of our reactions, like all of our initial like stuff that we were doing when we first found out. Me over these past 2 months, like I've literally had such a like shift in my mindset. The day I found out that she was pregnant, I'm not even joking, I feel like I had like an awakening. Like I feel like I've had like an immediate like sense of just motivation to be like a better person, like trying to figure out how to be like a dad. I was trying to figure out all this stuff literally from like the moment you told me.
Yeah.
That's kind of been like how it's been for the past I don't know how long it's really been. Karla right now is at 17 weeks.
Yeah.
So go back 17 weeks ago. I think that was like April.
We found out April 2nd.
You didn't, but you were like 8 weeks at that point.
Yeah.
Since we found out, I've been so excited. Like I've been so happy. I've honestly had I've had a roller coaster of emotions though. Like I've been excited, especially in the beginning. Like I was very like kind of scared and nervous. I think we both were.
Yeah.
We're excited, but we were so nervous about what was gonna be next. We hadn't had our first appointment yet, which you guys will see all of these things too, but we were waiting to have our first real doctor's appointment. So when you took the first test and the third and the fourth and the fifth, you took like 8 tests.
I did take like 8 tests.
We knew she was pregnant, but we still did like, I believed it, but like I needed to see it. So we were in a gray area for so long of like, well, I know she's pregnant. Like you didn't have your period for like weeks at this point.
We did have like a gray area, yeah.
We were just like wanting to know like what was going on. Like, is our baby healthy? Like there's so many questions that we had that we couldn't get answers for. So it was a lot of every type of emotion.
It was a lot of emotion. I just want to say from the beginning, we kind of did anticipate this pregnancy. I did get off birth control at like the very beginning of the year. I was on birth control for 7 years. We both like came to the agreement that I was going to get off the pill, and I think I wanted to get off because my mood swings were like always been like pretty bad. Not bad. They were medium. Okay, but I feel like, especially when I was about to get my period, I would like, my emotions were all over the place all the time. And because of that, I was like, okay, I also want to get off of that. Number 2, we were kind of like in the mindset of like, okay, we are still gonna get married this year. Yeah. It's probably gonna take us a while to get pregnant because I've been on the pill for so long. So I'm like, we still have the opportunity to like plan our wedding this summer in Oregon. I'm sure a lot of women can relate. Like, I didn't want to put the initial pressure of the what if I couldn't get pregnant. I don't want to put that type of pressure on myself. So if it's meant to be, if it's supposed to be for us at whatever time of whenever it is for us, like it'll happen. That was our mindset going into it.
We made that decision together. After that, like we were being very careful. It's not like we were being reckless. You guys know we like to travel. There's so many places that we still want to go. As a couple, I think especially in our 20s, we were like, we want to travel and hit like all of our bucket list spots.
Exactly.
We told you guys we wanted to go somewhere every single month, and you saw there was a drop off where we didn't go places, and then it all makes sense now. We were being extra careful. And trying to be like responsible. Don't get me wrong, there's many times where I was like, oh, baby wouldn't hurt. Like I was saying it in my head, but I really had to like be disciplined and really try to go track her ovulation schedules and like.
We would track them and stuff.
We thought that was what we were doing, but you can keep going because clearly it didn't work.
With that being said, like we went into it like not just being like, oh, I'm gonna off the pill, like, oh, we're just reckless, whatever.
Nah,
we were being careful either way because we were like, oh, whatever. The plan was, if it happens this year, it happens. If it happens next year, great. If it happens the following year, great. Like, we kind of were like in that mindset. We're still gonna live our life. We're still gonna travel. We're still gonna plan our wedding and go about life and not put that pressure mainly on me, I think, because I think it's more of like a girl thing. I just didn't want to put that type of mindset going into trying to get pregnant. If it's meant for us, it'll happen.
Yeah, we weren't trying.
Yeah.
The key is we weren't trying. We thought that like the transition off of birth control would take longer to get, like flush those things out of her system. We're thinking like, okay, if she's on it, and based off what we were reading too, like we thought there was some type of transition period, and we obviously we're not doctors, so we don't really know, but we on Google. And we were like, okay, like, all right, we'll be careful, and like maybe in a year or two we'll already be married, and like the timing will be perfect.
Yeah.
If you guys notice, when I like, there's a lot of clues in like our marriage video or whatever, and I kept saying like things got sped up. It's like it really did not sped up at all. Like, we knew it was coming, but it was kind of like, damn, like immediately, if you calculate the time, if you go back 17 weeks, like this is around like our Costa Rica time. Like,
Costa Rica
your
time.
Birthday, like in that zone somewhere. You don't know, you never know exactly when. I do remember on that trip, like I remember like certain moments, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know why I felt like, okay, this might be the time. I'm like, yo, this might really be the time. Like, and I was just like, nah, this never happened. So like, it is what it is. It's just been so crazy knowing that it did happen, but I'm so excited because like, I feel like it's happening at the perfect timing of this point in our life, you know? That's kind of like the build up to now. Like, we've been doing so much in the past 2 or 3 months. Yeah. And like we said, you guys are gonna see so much of that. And we just wanted to touch on, let's go back to the wedding video that we posted, right? I feel like y'all should all go apply to be hired at the FBI. Because the way y'all peep stuff and the way y'all point out stuff and y'all be like timestamps, I'm like, bro, I edit the videos, right? And I have a big ass screen and I'm looking at the screen and even I don't see the stuff that y'all see. Like, there's just so many things that we've been seeing and hearing like on TikTok and like our comments.
Like comments and like all this stuff. Like, TikToks that I'm just like, oh my God, like this is crazy.
Matter of fact, let's just pull it up. We're gonna pull up one right now. We're gonna put the clip on the screen and we're just gonna go through it because we'll confirm or deny, like, if well, obviously the things are true, but we'll go to our wedding video. Apparently there was a comment that said, I guess at the end of that first clip that we made, like the first part of the video, we were like,
I went like this.
We were showing our rings and apparently her stomach was showing a baby bump.
It was like I had like a sweater on and it lifted like a tiny bit.
It's so funny because like when we look and we like and go through our comments, we didn't like anything about pregnancy, and then the next one we liked. So I feel like it kind of gave it away.
It gave it away.
I just want to say too that like we don't take offense to the comments because I know you guys don't have any malicious intent by saying that.
No.
I know some people in the comments were defending us and they were like, oh, don't say that. Like, why would you ever assume that? Like, I know we make comments on our channel sometimes where we're like, it's not an easy thing. Like, some women have issues and problems trying to get pregnant. We didn't know what our situation might be. So that's why we said that. But we're not mad at all. Like, we know you guys mean well. Well, we hope you mean well. And that's how we take it. First one says, when does Karla ever wear anything oversized? Come on now, but love the simplicity of the video. So they're implying that you were wearing a very loose, baggy. You were, huh?
I was wearing like a sweater.
It wasn't super baggy though.
It wasn't, well, yeah, it was.
Compared to what you normally wear?
Compared to what I wear.
You're right.
It was like, she's definitely pregnant, she's definitely pregnant. It was like those type of comments all the time that we would see. My faves are married.
Congrats. At 58, oh my God, the bump. So let's go to 58.
Oh, right here.
Okay, so this is the video. Well, obviously you guys see the title. Me and Karla are officially married. We're both the Burtons now.
We're the Burtons.
Honestly, this could be passed off as you was just bloated.
I could have been.
Like, what if you just had a bunch of gas?
Honestly, yeah, I could have just been like bloated, or it could have been gaining weight, whatever. Like,
but in reality, you're right. Shout out to everybody who peeped that. There's a bunch of different comments in here, and now I guess we can go back and like them because now the truth will come out. They said, people talk about pregnancy glow, but look at that marriage glow. And then somebody in the comments said, maybe it's a combination.
Oh. she said what she said.
And you were right. Like,
You were right.
honestly, you were right.
There was this one comment that we read, and it was like, "I'm a mom. I know that
Yo.
look. I know that mothers look when I know," like something like that. And I was like, "What look is she talking about? Like what?" But I mean, she's not wrong. Obviously,
Exactly.
I'm a mother, and well, now I'm going to be a mother.
Well, yeah. Shout out to all the moms out there. They can see it in your eyes.
They can sense it.
Can you? We'll ask you guys right now. If you're a mom, can you like just sense when someone's pregnant through a screen? Like, can you see it?
I feel like they it's like an instinct, like a mother instinct type of thing.
I feel like girls have that womanly intuition too, where like you guys connect and you like, oh girl, you're pregnant.
You're pregnant.
Like
huh?
if your friend was pregnant and she didn't tell you, you
like,
would know, huh?
You're pregnant, huh? I guess I have been like obviously happy because we just got married. This is just like a whole new chapter in both of our lives. Literally, I could cry. Like I don't know why.
We've been crying for like the past 2 months. Like there's been a lot of crying. Like good cries though.
Yeah. I feel like I've never been so happy. I think it's because my hormones. I blame it on the hormones.
It's okay. These are good tears. They're not bad tears.
But yeah, I've been just so happy. Obviously because our baby's healthy, and obviously I have a great partner. So literally like just going back into like seeing myself as a little girl, like I never really pictured that for myself. And so like those dreams of me like having a really beautiful marriage and having a family has finally come true. So now that it's here, I'm like so happy all the time. And not that I wasn't happy before, because obviously I've always been happy.
Dang, well me, no, but
but
I know what she means.
It's just like a different, I don't know, it just hits you in a different way, that I'm like so happy and I'm so blessed to like have like such like loving family and support from like my significant other all the time, you know, and excitement. Obviously I'm still obviously nervous. I'm gonna obviously learn to be a mom, but it's so exciting and I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. So yeah, I think I'm just crying because of my hormones, but
it's okay. This is like kind of, this gives you an example of like what we've been going through. Like you don't really see it, but when I first found out too, and I made this thing where like I said I'm gonna work out really hard, so by the time our baby gets here, I'm like a better dad. Like I'm more prepared to like be a protector and just be there for the fam. I'm not gonna even lie, there's been like 3 times where I was working out and I literally was in tears like working out, because I'm like thinking about like the future of what our family would look like and just how much our life is gonna like shift. And it's kind of like bittersweet, because in a way we're excited that we're gonna be on a new journey, but it's also kind of like, dang, like our life, it's already changed.
Yeah,
like it's
here
changed, and it's such a big moment. It's been a super emotional time. Like it's and that's why we hadn't been posting. Like you guys, obviously I think you guys peeped that, but we haven't been posting just because it's such a life altering moment that you got to take time and just really like
soak it all in.
You gotta really process it. We still haven't processed it. Now you're showing a lot more, which you should probably show them your bump now, because you guys can see it. You got these bulky ass jeans on. She definitely has a bump that's growing every day.
I know for a fact that there's people that obviously at 17 weeks that are a lot more, like they're more pregnant. Since I found out, I was like, where's my bump? Where's my bump? I feel like I'm like one of those like slow burner ones that I'm just gonna pop at the end. So I think that's also one of the things that like, of course, sometimes you can see the difference between how I was before till now, obviously.
Well, they were already peeping it, so clearly they see it. I could tell that you were feeling a little bit down. I try to put myself in your shoes and say, okay, if I was pregnant, like you want to feel like, okay, I have a bump. Like I have a bump. My child's growing. If I don't have one, does that mean they're not growing? They're not growing. Is something wrong? And that's not the case. We've been to multiple appointments and our baby is 100% healthy. Thank God. Their like measurements are tracking on time. Like everything's going perfectly well so far. She's blessed right now because she has the ability to like fly under the radar. If she really didn't want you guys to ever even peep anything, she could have easily done it up until like now.
My mom was just saying that on the phone literally minutes ago. She was like, you don't have any symptoms, you don't throw up.
You're living the life right now.
Yes, it's like you're not like tired all the time. You're like working out, you're doing all this stuff. You're still like just the same you. She's like, even like your belly, like honestly I would have just been like, oh, she's bloated.
The thing is though, what gives it away is that people know how hard you work out. Even how you post, like even I know, like
I think people
you're
know
always
I
in the
post.
mirror, you're always posting your body, which I like, don't get me wrong. And then like now she goes from that to just nothing, like none, like just like nope.
Yeah.
So I think that's like a flag, for not a red flag, but like it kind of alerts people like, okay, what's going on with that?
What's happened to your Pilates?
She might be gaining weight. Literally, you look the same, like you do. But I at home, like as I see her, I see her bump all the time. It's really crazy to see, like, and just like we're looking at our app and like just seeing like the size comparisons. Your baby's the size of an apple this week, and like it's just been so crazy. So I'm thinking to myself like, damn, an apple's kind of big, and then like a pear, and then like a grapefruit, and
right now it's a pomegranate.
think about a pomegranate, and so like that's the size. It's just in the middle, right there. Yeah, I told her too. Like I understand how you feel, but be careful what you wish for, because overnight I feel like you're gonna just blow up, like in a good way. But like you're gonna go from this to like your bump being large, and I don't want you to complain, but like, oh my god, like my bump is so huge.
Yeah.
I know we're both super excited. This is all I could really, both of us could think about for the past 2-3 months. That's all we've been thinking about, and it's been so difficult trying to skate around and like pretend like it's not happening.
Like you want to share all these, like obviously I'm excited all the time. I want to show like the baby stuff.
You want to be free. She wants to be free.
I just want to freely show like my bump without like me being like, oh, are you pregnant?
Yeah.
I just want it to be like, oh, like, okay, everybody knows.
On a more serious note, pregnancy, there's always risks involved, and like we really wanted to make sure that things were going well before we announced to the world that we're pregnant. Sometimes things don't go well, and that's something that we were honestly, like being transparent, we were very worried about. Like, okay, let's make sure that things are going well before we tell 1 million people. Yeah. It's hard and
it's scary.
It's scary, and thank God every point when we go to, it's like quick, everything is great, and then we're just like, oh, thank God. Like, but it's just, you know, in the back of our minds, it's always just a little bit scary, but I've tried to tell her too, like, let's have a positive mindset and just be ready to tackle whatever's ahead. We got this. I'm sure whatever's meant to be will happen, and I'm sure everything will work out. And that's kind of just what's been happening. Like, she's been chilling. Like, Karla has been chilling. One thing I will say is you have started eating a lot more stuff that she would never eat before. I would never eat before. And you've been really gassy.
Okay.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
The only two things that have changed is your hunger level and then your gas.
Yes.
Because before that, I never ever heard her fart. No, I'm not gonna do her like that.
Don't do me like that.
She will silently do it under the cover while I'm under the cover, and then she will pretend like the dogs farted and it's not her.
It was one time I tried to blame it on Chanel.
I keep telling her, like, I'm gonna love you regardless. Like, I know you have gas, like, let it out.
It's just like, it's not something.
She be lying about it though. That's
like,
why I get mad.
I'm not usually ever like gassy. And I even asked my doctor, I was like, hey, she's like, do you have anything? I was like, do you have anything? I was like, honestly, the only thing is that I am gassy. So
that's like, normal apparently.
And then obviously she's like, no, that's so normal. You're going to be for the rest of your pregnancy. I was like, oh shoot.
It's okay.
So I always blame it on the baby because it is the baby.
It's a combination of both. Your body is changing, obviously, so. And
I feel like my eating habits when it comes to like things I would never eat before, well, I wouldn't say ever. The one time I never want In-N-Out, ever. Like it's not a thing that I like want to eat. I want it In-N-Out. Yeah. And it was like the protein style one because I try to like be at least somewhat healthy. I never, ever, ever, ever had a sweet tooth, like ever. But now I'm like, I want a dessert.
We'll show you guys her cravings in a future video, but she be doing stuff that I'm like, Karla, are you serious? Like, I've never seen you eat like this, and it's a good thing though. Like, you need to eat. I'm happy because, okay, yes, we could finally eat more together. We are super duper happy. We feel so much love in the air. Like, I can feel the love like through her belly. Like, I know our baby is in there pouring out a bunch of love, and I'm just so excited to see our family in the future. Like, I'm just so happy we get to really be a family. We're married. Everything that we do, I'm imagining us with our baby. Like, that's all we've been thinking about is like, what if we were doing this with our baby?
What if we did this with baby?
There's so many things that we want to share with you guys. I am gonna lose my man cave, and I have to figure out that situation. So I've been a little bit sad, but I'm extremely happy. I just don't really have a whole lot more to say besides that we're pregnant and we're on a new journey once again. We can't wait to take you guys with us. Yeah, it's gonna be a ride. And it's gonna be a ride. But we're ready. We're ready to tackle whatever's in our way, and I know we'll be great parents. I know you'll be a great mom. I know I'll be a great dad.
You will.
All the adventures we're gonna have, all the places we're gonna go, all the stuff we're gonna do. I just know whether we have a boy or a girl, I'm gonna be excited. And I just hope like they're like our little mini-me's.
Like the boy is you and the girl is me, or vice versa.
I think it'll be either way.
Whatever.
But I think we'll have really fun, like goofy kids and stuff like that.
Probably.
I think they'll be really like just goofy and fun. And I think they'll have like good fashion sense. They definitely have a lot of sneakers. Your mom's gonna put you in some fire ass outfits. I already know. We're gonna do a competition where we do dad outfits and mom outfits. I know you're gonna kill me. And then Lewis is gonna kill it too. Your grandma's gonna put the baby in whatever she feels like. And I know it's gonna be like cool, like
Like
Christmas
cute,
outfits
very
and
like,
stuff.
you know, themed out.
Yeah, I'm just dreaming about it right now. And I know it's coming soon. Thank you for watching another video. I'm just so thankful for you guys as well. You guys have showed us so much love and support, especially on our wedding video.
Yeah, thank you guys
And
so much.
everybody that's showing us love right now in the comments right now and like in our DMs, everything, like we appreciate you guys. We feel it. Stick with us through this journey because it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be a roller coaster.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Game time, baby.
Baby. If you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe. The next video will be very interesting. So
Yes.
make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys next time. We're a family now.
The baby sends a kiss.
I'm a dad now. I got a baby mama now.
I'm a mother.
My baby mom.
Yeah, and your wife.
Your wife too. But I never got to say baby mom before.
Because we don't.
I don't
do
like that. It sounds like it's not enough. You're my wife and the mother of my child.
Period.
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 But when you want to get freaky, I'm like, yeah, it's my baby mom. You busting it down.
Oh.
What? I gotta feel it. Dang. All right, guys. We'll see y'all next time.